That is a fresh approach to the idea of general habitual living, new initiative, and new knowledge. What I mean by that is this. We go on with our lives in certain patterns. Yeah, let's say that you have a propensity to drink too much. Yeah, and you drink and drink and drink and drink. Okay, not water, Hannah, but like booze. It's
Looks like water.
Don't want you to get a guilt complex there about drinking water. Yeah, but you do. Okay, this has become part of your general habitual living. 5 o'clock rolls around, open a beer, crack a whiskey, whatever the case might be. You see, day after day after day after day, it becomes part of this aspect ingrained in you. And then one day, you wake up in the morning with a bit of a hangover, and you go, this really probably isn't very good for me. Yeah, maybe I should stop. And for a little while, generally what happens is people start bargaining with themselves, don't they? They're like, I'll only drink on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right? Or I'll only drink between the hours of 6 and 7, but then they like have 18 instead of, this sort of thing. Yes, right? People begin to bargain with themselves just a bit, don't they? Yeah, it's just human nature, right? But they try. And for a little while, they make progress. You see, maybe it's even for a few weeks or a few months, that sort of thing. But what happens in the long run? Eventually, they go right back into that old way, don't they? I mean, this is how it happens, because the neutral vector in a situation like that wasn't powerful enough, wasn't doped enough. It wasn't the appropriate neutral vector to be able to stop that. Yeah. Because it was just a matter of like, this probably isn't very good for me. I should cut down, right? Or I should quit. And then the negotiation and so on and so forth starts, right? It shows that it's not properly doped with something potent. Yeah. Might be for a little while, but it's not in the long run. It doesn't generally work. Until one day, they go see the doctor. Yeah. And the doctor takes some blood work and says, wow, something's really off with the blood levels, showing that maybe there's something wrong with your liver. Yeah, we'd like you to come back for more tests and see. By the way, do you drink a lot? Yeah, that sort of thing. Come back for more tests and realize that the liver, may only have 25% of its life left in it, which means that it could fail. Yeah, and ultimately the person could die within 6 months, a year, even 2 years, something like that. Now, imagine that kind of information coming into the neutral vector. Unless a person is a severe alcoholic, they're going to quit, probably, right? They're most likely they're going to go, oh shit, my life has caught up with me. I need to stop this. I need to stop this now, right? Maybe they go get treatment, whatever the case might be, to stop it. But you see the difference in potential with what comes into the neutral vector with both of these examples that I gave, yields a different outcome. Yeah. This is the idea of general habitual living, new initiative, and higher knowledge. Or maybe probably a better way to say it would be correct knowledge. Yeah. So now, you can apply this sort of concept to anything that you undertake in life. You wish to be more clairvoyant, for example. Yeah. And you have the tools. We've given the tools many times about how to develop things like that. You need to go through and ask yourself a series of questions that reveal the neutral vector in you. Why? Why do I wish to become more clairvoyant? Yeah, right. It's so that I can show off at parties. I'm sensing, Yeah. What's it for? What are you going to use it for? Are you going to use it for your personal development? Are you going to use it to, like I said, show off? Yeah. Are you going to open a 1-800 toll free line? You know, Guru Guru Pierce's, 995 will tell you everything about yourself, sort of thing, right? Or are you going to use it for something else? Are you going to use it for not just your personal development, but to be able to understand different essences, attendances, presences, elementals, unseen world forces that you're actually dealing with? What's going through yourself? What's going through other people? What's an environment feel like? You read the signs of the astral light around you in a place, and you begin to know what's going to happen. You brush auras with somebody, and you understand that frequency, and you're able to potentially provide some healing for them, really.